How much sugar is too much? It sounds like a simple question, but the answer depends on which sugar you mean and who you are. The old advice was just to cut back, but the science has become more specific. No hype, just evidence. The key distinction is added versus natural sugar. Sugar that occurs naturally in whole fruit and dairy comes with fiber, water, protein, and micronutrients that slow absorption and add nutrition. Added sugar is the stuff manufacturers put in during processing: table sugar, syrups, and concentrated juices. The World Health Organization recommends keeping added sugar below 10% of total daily calories, and ideally below 5% for maximum benefit. In practical terms, on a 2,000-calorie diet, 10% means about 50 grams of added sugar per day, roughly 12 teaspoons. The average adult in many Western countries consumes closer to 75 to 100 grams. That gap is where the problem lives. A single can of soda already delivers about 35 to 40 grams, more than half the daily limit in one drink. The health ceiling is not about a single binge, it is about chronic overload. Consistently high added sugar intake is linked to fatty liver, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. A 2014 study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that people in the highest quartile of added sugar intake had a significantly higher risk of death from cardiovascular disease than those in the lowest. Natural sugar from whole foods is not the enemy. An apple or a cup of plain yogurt contributes sugar, but the package is protective. The target is added sugar, and the most effective move is not to fear the fruit, but to cut the soda, the sweetened yogurt, the hidden syrup and sauce, and the dessert habit. Read the ingredients, not just the total sugar line. So how much is too much? Below 10% of calories from added sugar is the safe zone. Below 5% is optimal, and 0 is unnecessary. The dose makes the poison, and for added sugar, the modern diet delivers a chronic overdose. Cut the added, keep the natural, and you have answered the question. No hype, just evidence. No hype, just evidence.